Hello. Happy Monday. Today is March 3rd, 2025. And things feel hopeful and good, and like spring is coming. And so I hope wherever you're at that you are feeling that too. I am Shelby. If you don't know me, I live in one of the areas affected by the flooding or the hurricane. And I am trying to kind of like get us all on the same page, and have been for a couple months now. I just go live on Mondays with like trying to make all of the posts that we see in all these different groups and all over Facebook kind of make more sense in one digestible once a week thing. So last week I shared a lot about the flooding that happened northwest of us. I will say it feels like maybe there's it's calmed a little bit. If you're in that area and you don't agree, please let me know. There are still multiple people who are making runs up there and bringing supplies. There's definitely still roads that need to be repaired in like West Virginia area, Virginia, Kentucky for sure. And so if you're interested in helping with anything related to that, there's several posts that I've been tagged in from April that have like a current needs list and an address for those. But for our area, I'm in Elizabethton, and I usually am sharing resources for Carter County, Washington County, Unicoi County, sometimes Johnson County, in East Tennessee. That's kind of like my space and where I'm at. And moving forward, what I would love for this channel to kind of become, and what we like could do, is start kind of promoting small businesses in our area, and other like ways that we can support our community like long term moving forward. I think we're shifting, at least it feels that like since it's warm, there's been it's not that warm, but there's been such a focus for all of the winter to get like propane and gas and things. And I'm super hopeful that that is like getting better. And I know it's fake spring, it's not real spring, but I'm hoping that will be the case. So updates for anybody who's not in our area. The biggest concern right now, I think, is that there are fires. There have been a couple different wildfires that have kind of broke out. We have all kind of been concerned about this since all of the trees are down. It's something that we've been a little worried about I have for the past couple of months. And so I think I saw that there is one in Western North Carolina that has started a wildfire. And so just prayers to everybody who's around that. And I'm hopeful that that won't turn into another natural disaster. But and then Myrtle Beach is not close to us, but is in my prayers too, because I've seen that as well. So that's like one of the updates from our area. If you're not local, I had something else I was going to say, but that's okay. So I wanted to kind of start sharing like small businesses that we can support, and fun things, like happy things. So one of the happy things that I saw, one of the posts, was the South Central Elementary School published a book, which I think is pretty cool. They were in one of those areas that was completely cut off. So a group of elementary kids wrote kind of their experience in a book, and I'll link that because I think that'd be kind of a fun way to support them, and all that they've been through. I think it'd be cool if we could get buy their book. So that's the South Central Elementary School has published a book about the hurricane, and I will link that. Another happy update is Swannanoa got their bridge back, which that's Western North Carolina. We're still really hopeful for our bridge here in Elizabethton. Are we hopeful? Do we feel like it will ever come back to us? Feels like that bridge will never be rebuilt, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm a little bit, but Swannanoa got their bridge, and I'm excited for them. Also, one of the main hubs there, Jason, I think his last name's Andrews, at the Silverado, I want to say, is the name of like his venue that it's been a hub since the beginning, and they closed, which is a happy thing. They're like feeling like they're shifting more into like the rebuilding phase finally. So that's happy. There's also a concert that he's hosting, and I'm not sure if the proceeds go or anything, but either way, he would be somebody that if y'all are into like hip hop, like Southern hip hop specifically, there's Yellow Wolf, Struggle Jennings. Those are people who are going to be playing at his festival in, I believe it's May. I did not write it on my paper, but I'm just saying that there is a really cool festival, and he has done so much for not only Western North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky. Like, he has been a part of that. So Silverados is the name of his venue, and they are hosting like, Struggle Jennings and Yellow Wolf, which are pretty popular Southern hip hop people. So the book, the concert, and then NC Outdoor Adventures has announced that they will be opening up their tubing and kayaking in May and April. If you don't follow NC Outdoor Adventures, I will tag them. Their founder or their owner, she had a video that kind of went viral right after the hurricane. And I think that would be a really cool small business for all of us to support if you're into like tubing and kayaking, or if you have people who want to come into the area to support in any ways. That's NC Outdoor Adventures. And I think that would be a fun place to put our resources. And so as y'all, as we kind of like shift this, if this is helpful, if I should still be going live and sharing things, please let me know. But I would just thought it'd be fun if we could do like some small businesses to support who have really, really like put themselves out throughout all of this to support and help our community. And I want to make sure that they get recognition, and then we were able to support them even like the best that we can. So let me know, like, feel free to message me, comment, whatever, of small businesses that you've seen just do really awesome stuff over the past 5 months. And, I'll be sure to include that in this section. So those are like the happy things. Areas to donate. So one of the big ones, Shauna tagged me in a video, and you should watch it. She's awesome. She's done so much with Heartland Fellowship. But one of the big ones is Elk Mills Fire Department was destroyed. And they actually ended up having like a fire truck was like in the lake, is what her video said. Like, so craziness up there. But the roads in that area are still very unsafe. Like, their biggest worry as a fire department is that if there is some sort of fire or emergency, being able to get to those homes is really tricky right now. And what they want to do is get fire extinguishers and CO2 detectors in those homes for everybody. And I feel like this is a good place for us to put like some of like our resources for that community. They're in Carter County. For anybody who's not aware, that's a Carter County area. They're trying to get 140 CO2 detectors and 59 fire extinguishers purchased. I will include the link to the Amazon wish list, where you can just purchase from there. You can bring them to Heartland Fellowship if you're local. But the idea is getting those communities, like people in that community, a place like able to be safe with those CO2 detectors and fire extinguishers. So Shauna tagged me in a video for that, but I will include the Amazon wish list as well. I think that would be a great place to put some of our resources. March 5th, Andrew and Abby's Closet at the Appalachian Fairgrounds is going to have a sale. I'm not sure how this works exactly. So if you're watching and but I just saw it posted for all of the proceeds are going to the TLC Center. So it costs $5 to get in. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. And it looks like it's like shopping, like for clothes and things. So Andrew and Abby's Closet at the Appalachian Fairgrounds from 6 to 10 p.m. It's this Wednesday, March 5th, and the proceeds go to the TLC Center, which this is also the QR code that goes to the TLC Center. They are obviously one of my like trusted places to donate to in our community, who have been serving our community for years and years, and will continue to long after the flood relief is done. But they have done amazing things throughout the flood relief. So fire extinguishers, that sale for the TLC Center. And then the other place that I think would be a great place to donate is Cloudland high school softball and baseball teams. when I don't know, like, maybe it's where their shed was or whatever, but they lost essentially everything, that those teams need for the season. So Highlander Barbecue is the one who posted it, but Bonnie Peters is the contact at Cloudland High School to send, like, if you want to send funds or if you want to get in contact to see how you can help. It'd be fun if there was like another team maybe outside of our area who could like sponsor for them. I don't know. That would be cool. But Cloudland High School's softball team is kind of asking for funds. Highlander Barbecue is the one that posted about it. So, and then opportunities to volunteer. First of all, there are 2 huge volunteer groups in Washington or Unicoi County coming up. There's 15 volunteers that are showing up from March 19th through 22nd, and 16 volunteers showing up from March 19th through 22nd, 15 showing up from March 21st to 28th. And why I'm telling you those numbers is that they have the volunteers. They are coming to Washington or Unicoi County, and they have the volunteers, but they do not have the space to house the volunteers. So if you have a warehouse or a church or some sort of like large space where you can house 15 to 16 volunteers, reach out to this number. Let me put it in here, 423-948-1586. Again, that's if you have a space that can house these volunteers. I'm also going to include the Google form to volunteer in that area in Washington or Unicoi County to help rebuilding homes. The organization that had posted about that is Hands and Feet, but it's HNDS and FT is their Facebook page, and I'll add that here too. So that would be a good opportunity if you want to help with the rebuilding. I don't believe that it's like you have to be contracted or like a official contract worker kind of thing in order to be a part of that. So fun updates, the book concert, the tubing, those are very exciting, happy, fun updates, great ways to support in a fun way. Donation opportunities, that's Elk Mills Fire Department, the sale going on for the TLC Center at the Appalachian Fairgrounds. That's on this Wednesday. And then Cloudland High School softball and baseball teams. That's the other way to donate. And then ways to volunteer is reaching out to this organization or housing volunteers who are coming into the area. So those are my three areas and updates. But like I said, as this shifts, let me know if this is still useful, helpful. I thought maybe we could even turn it into like a fun updates in our community thing, sharing maybe events or like this weekend we went to the Dr. Seuss thing downtown, what me and my kids did, and it was really fun. But I could share things like that, or or I could just stop these, which is totally, fine too. But just trying to help us all continue to be on the same page and continue to bless and serve our community the very best that we can long term. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Please comment, share all the things so that we can continue to stay on the same page and continue to bless our communities. And thank you all, everybody who has been invested and a part of this for so long. It's been a long winter, but I'm hopeful spring is right around the corner, if not here. I know it's not really here, but I want it to be here. So anyway, thank you.